What's up, everyone? We're going to have another chart lesson for you guys of the S&P 500 futures. If you guys are new to the video, I'm just going to be going bar by bar and letting you guys know what setups that I see. And let's just get into the video. The day started off with a pretty obvious uptrend. And what we do there is draw our trend channels. The method we use is very simple and proven techniques that have been working for years and years and years. And even though they're simple, the reason they work is because the same traders are using the same patterns over and over again, and we're just going with what the consensus is in the market is. So we have this short-term downtrend working, and we have a break and a new low of that short-term downtrend, signaling that it could potentially be over. Now we also have a new low here. We went up, we had a first entry short, we went up again, and we had a second entry short. If the next bar breaks above the bullish one on the right side, that creates a failed second entry short because we're still looking for a new high in this uptrend based on the fact that we had a break of the uptrend but no new high yet. So the price action rules should tell us that we're going to at least attempt to make this high. Now, we did end up breaking above the bar and quickly reversing, but it worked for a 2-point scalp, and we only go for 1-point scalps. And that was the first trade that I saw for the day. Now, we ended up having a news item around 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern, so you want to just stay away from any trades during that time. But it did lead to a pretty strong downtrend. And when we had a new low here, we had one leg up, followed by another leg up. Very nice bear signal bar. It is just a few minutes after the news item, so I'm not sure if this one, if this was just going very, very fast and the bars were printing too fast to even take this trade, but just to show you guys the setups we look for, it's a second entry short at a key entry point where the trend line is holding, the EMA is holding, nice bearish bar. Then you even get another lower high bearish bar confirming that second entry short. Now with the downtrend continued going lower and lower and lower, and we see that we have another second entry short right here, new low, one leg up, a leg down, and then another leg up because the bar broke above the one previous to it. Very bearish bar once again. And we are at the lows basically, but there's so many signals to sell that it just overpowered the low of the day. Now we do have another second entry short right here, and this was actually a losing trade. And to be honest with you guys, I really don't see too much wrong with this trade. We have a new low, first entry short, second entry short. You could kind of consider these matching lows, which would lead to why this trade did not work out. But if you're counting from this low, we have a first entry short, second entry short. The only thing is there could be a short-term uptrend in place that you have to respect. But I actually took this trade in real time, and it didn't end up working out, but that's just the name of the game. Sometimes the trades that look the best occasionally do not work out, but nevertheless, we move on and we look for high probability setups no matter what. And we ended up having the break and new low of this short-term downtrend. So we want to be wary of taking any more shorts in this area, especially after we have this downtrend and a break and several new lows. We just want to draw our congestion. We do have a tempting trade right here because we have a new high, first entry long, second entry long failure. There's still room to these lows, but it is kind of congested. If you're more of an aggressive trader, you can look for that short. And we ended up just having more congestion and range-like structures. So let's draw our range. And we always look to buy at the lows and sell at the highs. I really don't see too many great setups just off the bat right here. Just a lot of up and down. On days where there's news announcements, sometimes we just get a lot of choppiness after the news announcement, but we just have to stay patient and wait for the setups to just present themselves. So once again, we kept trading within this range, and we just had a lot of choppiness before closing out the day. I'm going to see if we can identify more trades, but as we see, this lower half of the range doesn't seem accurate as the day moves on. So what I ended up actually having was something like this, and I like to tell where the range really is by drawing a midline and seeing if prices are reacting to the midline as well. And I think this is a fairly good representation of what's going on. Obviously, we have congestions within the range and ranges within the ranges, and all of these are really going to tell us are that it's a lot of choppiness, but let's see if we can spot any good trades. So far here, it's just a lot of sideways. We want to look for the breakouts and fade those. We do have just a lot of choppiness, and we want to look for lower highs coming from the top. Here we have one because we came from this high, we pushed down, we had a first entry long, second entry long failure. It's kind of a hidden second entry long because these are double tops, but if you know what prices are doing, they're just at the top reversing several times at the same price area before leading to the lows and then pushing back up to the highs once again. This is another tempting trade, an aggressive trade, but we have this uptrend, break, new extreme, another mini congestion within the congestion, failed breakout off the top, nice bear signal bar. We had already bounced there. Strong trade. I actually do like this trade as well. It's just confirming this failed breakout with a nice bearish bar below the EMA. It's actually a much safer trade than the first one. And that pretty much wrapped up the day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Just a quick recap today. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace out.